My name is Dr. Craig Harness. I'm a lecturer here at Queen's University. 10 years ago, I started a postgraduate human dissection course for healthcare professionals. In 2022, I partnered with the Office of Professional Development and Educational Scholarship to expand the reach of this program to any and all clinicians who are interested in sharpening their clinical skills through the study of human anatomy.
One of the questions I get asked often is, why do I need to study anatomy? I studied anatomy in school. And the answer to that question is that the anatomy is different. You may ask why. What has evolved since I graduated? And the answer isn't in the anatomy, but it is in yourself. You have started to evolve as a clinician, and it is a wonderful time to cycle back to the basic science that is the foundation of your practice. We've had a variety of healthcare practitioners engage in our course over the last decade, ranging from athletic therapists, massage therapists, physiotherapists, osteopathic practitioners, chiropractors, and medical doctors. This has resulted in a wonderful interprofessional education where students can learn both from the work they are doing in the lab, but as well as their colleagues as they go through their dissection in a group fashion. After students are greeted to the Anatomy Learning Center here at Queen's University, we will take a tour of that facility, including the museum and main dissection labs. The first lecture promptly starts thereafter, including the philosophy of how we are going to learn anatomy for this week. It is not a rote memorization style based in examination. It is an exploratory way of learning anatomy using full human dissection as our means. To start, we do both a thorough physical examination of the body as well as explore the topographical anatomy. From here, we systematically remove both the skin and fat, which allows time for the dissection plans to continue to evolve through interprofessional dialogue of the group members. Once the skin and superficial fascia is removed, the dissection course becomes fully open based on the dissection plan that has been approved by the faculty. The two biggest outcomes students have shared with me after taking the course are an immediate change in how they visualize anatomy clinically, as well as in a rapid shift in how they incorporate anatomy into their clinical reasoning. This has resulted in altering techniques they may use, stopping techniques they may use, or introducing new techniques based on a better understanding of the anatomy. Another question students ask me is if the course will be okay for them if they've only been in practice for a year or two, or what can they get out of the course if they've been in practice for 20, even 30 plus years? And the answer is simple. Regardless of how long someone has been in clinical practice, our course has showed over the last decade that the outcomes remain the same. There is still a change in how the students visualize the anatomy clinically, as well as a shift in how they integrate the anatomy into their clinical decision making. If you are a healthcare practitioner, whether you just graduated or you would like to revisit the basic science of anatomy after a long career, please join us August 12th through 18th, 2023 at the Anatomy Learning Center at Queen's University for a human dissection experience you'll never forget.